Hello, friends. Today's topic, we're going to do a little video on what you guys think of Donald Trump's indictment. And any comments I make are my personal opinion, but I'd like to hear from you guys also in the comments. Me personally, I think the left or the Democrats have something out for Donald Trump. In my opinion, they're afraid of him. They're afraid of what he's going to uncover. And like he said in his previous term, he's going to drain the swamp, and they don't want that because they're all into it so deep that, a lot of stuff's going to get uncovered. Me personally, I think the indictment is a political witch hunt. The DA out there in New York, he campaigned on getting Donald Trump. That was his basic campaign. Come hell or high water, he was going to get Trump for one thing or another. The supposedly affair he had with Stormy Daniels, she has a written statement saying it never happened. So how do you pursue charges against somebody when the person that you're saying this happened with is denying it even happened? So to me, it's just a political witch hunt. They're going to get Donald Trump no matter what. They don't want him to run for president. And no matter how you feel about Democrat, Republican, this is something that is going to bring us into third world stuff. I mean, whether it happens to Donald Trump or if it happens to you or I on the street, if they're railroading a person into criminal charges just to silence somebody, that's wrong in America. I'm sorry. And this is just against all democracy, in my opinion. I just think that the left has gone so far over the deep end that it's just crazy. And, Joe Biden is getting away with stuff that is unimaginable. In the 2.5 years he's been president, I can't personally think of anything good he's done for the country other than to enrich himself and his family. Everything he's done has hurt our country. I mean, I was talking to my friend Tristan last night about this. One of the first thing he does is comes in the office, shuts down the pipeline, and he says, Russia, you can build your pipeline. So instead of being energy independent, now we're dependent on Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, all these foreign countries to get our oil when we're sitting on a gold mine here right in our own country. And that's just one of the things he's done. I mean, you and I know you can't go to the grocery store today, and inflation is just cutting into our pocketbook deep. I mean, I'm on a fixed income, and you struggle every month to make every penny count. And Joe Biden don't care. We'll spend billions of dollars in Ukraine, and we're struggling here in our own country to survive. And our poor veterans who give everything for us, they get nothing in return, very little. I mean, if it wasn't for outside organizations, our veterans would be in a world of hurt worse than they are. It's just wrong. To me, if somebody volunteers to protect our country, we should treat them with everything we can do for them. And there again, this is my personal opinion, but the left, I don't know what the deal is, what their problem is with the United States, but they just seem to want to tear down our country instead of build it up. And I did a video on this earlier we got to stop importing everything. Donald Trump worked on that when he was president. Everything he did was to better our country, and the left fought him tooth and nail there. I mean, every policy he tried to push through, he had to just fight and fight and fight. And everything that he did get through helped us. It helped us, normal citizens, every day of the week. So I really don't know why the left don't like him. I don't know why they want to railroad him, other than they're scared, because he won't back down. When Donald Trump said, I'm going to get this done, he was going to get it done, whether he had to run over left crooked politicians, and not just Democrat crooked politicians. There's a lot of Republican crooked politicians, and they don't want it uncovered, because that's their bread and butter. So to me, this whole thing with Donald Trump is a railroad job. I think it's unfair. Even going back to the raid at Mar-a-Lago, when they found the supposedly top secret archive stuff. Well, the FBI had to go to Mar-a-Lago and physically raid it. But when they find it at Joe Biden's, it's not a big deal. I mean, it is a two-tiered system in our country right now. And even me speaking out about this, who knows what's going to happen, because the criminal justice system just seems to be so far to the left, right along with our president, that it's crazy. So I definitely appreciate your support on my channel. I want to hear your feedback and any comments that you guys have, good or bad. I mean, I'm not that closed-minded that I won't listen to the other side of the story, because I'm not saying everybody's this way. I don't want to stereotype it, but I've had discussions with Democrats. They're still friends of mine, but they were so closed-minded that it's their way or it's not anybody's way. So, but I mean, we do need to open up discussion in our country, because when it comes down to it, we're all U.S. citizens, and we got to do what's best for the country and ourselves. And I don't know, that's just my opinion. So give me any comment, feedback. But like I said, to me, this whole thing with Donald Trump out in New York is such a waste of taxpayers' money. The DA out there is pursuing this. I don't know how many millions of dollars he's spending on this investigation to get Donald Trump. But at the same time, he's letting murderers and armed robbers and that out of jail with misdemeanors. I mean, as Joe Biden would say, come on, man, that's crazy. I mean, felons are getting released back into the general population here, committing more crimes, and he's going after Donald Trump. That's supposedly something that happened years ago that has no illegal references to it. Supposedly he paid Stormy Daniels off with hush money, but it was his own money. It wasn't campaign funds. It wasn't illegal. Big corporations have this non-disclosure agreements with people all the time. They give money to individuals to stay silent because they don't want secrets about their industry getting out to the public. That's what a non-disclosure agreement is. And so what Trump did is not illegal. And the second part of that is it's out of the statutes of limitations. So I don't know how this DA is trying to pursue Donald Trump. I think he's going to lose, and he's going to lose big time. And I think people on the left and the right are waking up to that fact that the criminal justice system is two-tiered. I mean, people are getting off, like I say, criminals are getting out of jail or not even charged with felonies. He drops it down to a misdemeanor, and then they go out and commit more crimes. I'm just baffled. So yeah, give me your comments. Like, share, good, bad comments. I'm open to it all. But I definitely appreciate your support. Thank you. God bless America. And I support Donald Trump. So God bless you. We'll talk to you later. Bye.